8th standard children, good morning. We are continuing the lesson. Understand? That is history 5th lesson, educational development in India. Already we saw about the education development in ancient India, and today we are going to see about the education development in medieval India. Here, the medieval period, it witnessed from the transformation from ancient period to the Muslim period, that is the modern medieval period. Mostly the Muslim rulers only, they ruled the medieval India. Understand? And the Muslim rulers, many rulers, they gave much importance to the education. Although they didn't learn. இப்போ பாபர் எடுத்துக்கிட்டோன்னு சொன்னால் பாபர் அண்ட் ஹுமாயூன் அவுரங்கசீப் அவங்கெல்லாம் அவ்வளோ எஜுகேட்டட் கிடையாது. Understand? But they gave much importance to education, and beside they taught the religion. Understand? They started many schools in ancient India, and in there they gave importance to the religion. Understand? Religion, society and culture. And the aim of education during Muslim period, that is the medieval period, was the illumination of the extension of knowledge. That is in the 11th century, the Muslim rulers they established elementary and secondary schools. அப்போ நம்ம ஃபஸ்ட் என்ன பார்த்தோம்? குருகுலா, the starting, the primary levelல தான் பிள்ளைங்க படிச்சிருந்தாங்க. And higher class studiesக்கு they went to viharas and the universities அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம். But the Muslim rulers, they themselves, they started many middle as well as the elementary as well as the secondary schools. Understand? And the education, it gave a fresh development during the medieval period. And their the Indian and the Islamic culture were taught, especially about theology, then religion, then philosophy, fine arts, painting, agriculture, mathematics, medicine and astronomy. These subjects were taught at that time during Muslim period, medieval period. Here, however, before the arrival of the Muslims in India, there were a development in education already. Ancient period நம்ம பார்த்தோம், like Gurukula system, and at that time itself they got libraries, many libraries எல்லாம் கூட இருந்துச்சாம். Understand? Library and literary societies. There were library and literary societies were there, and they founded the primary school. Primary schools, that is called, they were called as maktabs. MAKTABS, maktabs. The students, they learned to reading, writing, basic Islamic prayer. They were taught in that school, in the primary schools. And in secondary schools, they were called as madrasi. Understand? Madrasas. இப்போ கூட இருக்குது madrasas. Understand? Anga they gave the advanced learning, that is language of skills and other activities. Okay? And several madrasas were started by the sultans and the nobles. Madrasa. They were started by many sultans and the nobles. Understand? And the first ruler who started the madrasa அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோன்னு சொன்னால் Iltutmish. See all of you, first madrasa start பண்ணது யாரு? The Muslim ruler Iltutmish, the slave dynasty ruler Iltutmish. Understand? Next to Qutbuddin Aibak, அவர் தான் Iltutmish, அவர் தான். He started the first ruler who established the madrasi at Delhi during the rule. And the next என்னன்னா, the madrasis, they were controlled by the ulemas. The madrasilலாம் யார் அதை கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தது? The Muslim leaders. அந்த முஸ்லீம் லீடர்ஸை தான் என்னன்னு சொல்கிறோம்? உலேமாஸ். நம்ம கிங் அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொல்கிறோம், அவங்க என்னன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க? முஸ்லீம்ஸு சுல்தான். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? அதே மாதிரி நம்ம என்ன சொல்கிறோம், த சீஃப், த ரிலீஜியஸ் சீஃப் அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொல்கிறோம். அவங்க என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, உலேமாஸ். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? தே கண்ட்ரோல்டு த madrasas. And during those days education was related to religious training. Religion சம்பந்தப்பட்டமாக தான் இருந்தது. And especially they taught the subjects like medicine, Arabic literature, grammar and philosophy also were taught during that period. And history states எது அப்படின்னு நம்ம பார்த்தோம்னு சொன்னால், the Arab and Central Asian people, they brought Muslim education, that is the model of India to India. எதோட மாடலில் நம்மளோட இந்தியாவில் ஸ்கூல்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணாங்கன்னா, the Arabs as well as the Central Asian model. Understand? And women also gave education during the medieval period. And especially Raja Jai Singh of Jaipur, he encouraged the learning of a scientific subject. இது வரைக்கும் நம்ம சயின்ஸ் படித்தாங்கன்றது நம்மளுக்கு எவிடன்ஸ் இல்லை. This Raja Jai Singh only, he developed the scientific subjects. Besides, many institutions were also started by private individuals. This Madrasa of Ghaziuddin in Delhi and the Madrasa of Maulana Sadruddin at Shahjahanabad, they were the best example of the madrasis. Understand? Madras. Then in the later medieval era, the British came to India. Then the Muslim period அப்புறம் யார் அப்படியே கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமாக உள்ள வந்தது? The British people, the Europeans, especially the British, they came to India and they introduced the English education. The medieval period liye the British, they came to India and they gave the English education. That is the Western education. The Western education was given by the Europeans, especially the British people. Understand? And they started many European missionaries. Missionaries எல்லாம் வந்தாங்க யூரோப்லேருந்து. And they gave much importance to education to all the people. So the Western education was started and it was firm, advanced than any other education. Understand? Various universities and thousands of schools and colleges were opened by the British Christian missionaries. They came from Great Britain. Understand? Europe-லேருந்து வந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணாங்க. Now we'll see about the modern system of education. Already we saw about the education development in ancient India and the education in medieval India. Medieval India we saw. Now we are going to see about the education development in modern India. Modern India la eppadi irundhuchu? Ancient India la the education system was Gurukula system. Understand? Medieval period la the Muslims, they occupy the medieval educational system and the modern education system was occupied by the British people. Understand? We'll see the modern system of education. The modern system of education. Here, the beginning of the modern system of education can be traced by the Christian missionaries. The modern system எப்பத்திலிருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் ஆச்சு அப்படின்னு சொன்னால், by the coming up of the Christian missionaries. They only started the modern, that is, system of education. Next, they started many institutions and they opened many schools and colleges. So by this, the Western education system was spread all over India. Understand? And now the role of Christian missionaries. Actually, the Europeans, they came to India for the trade relationship only. First of all, the Portuguese, they came to India. Understand? Then the Dutch people, then the British people, then the French people. One by one, the European people, they came to India. Understand? For what purpose they came to India? For the trade and vanigam. Understand? For the trade purpose only they came to India, and they established many trading centers also, companies also. Then afterwards they started to occupy the lands and they constructed many forts. கோட்டைகள் சொல்கிறோம்ல, அப்படி இருந்தது தான் சென்ட் ஜார்ஜ் ஃபோர்ட். நம்ம செக்ரட்டேரியட் இருக்குல்ல இன் தமிழ்நாடு, இன் சென்னை பீச் இருக்கு பார்த்துருக்கீங்களா, அது பக்கத்தில் நம்மளோட தலைமைச் செயலகம் சொல்கிறோம், செக்ரட்டேரியட், த கவர்மெண்ட் ஆஃப் தமிழ்நாடு. அது ஃபங்க்ஷன் ஆகுறது என்னது, ஃபோர்ட் சென்ட் ஜார்ஜ், அதோட நேம். இட் வாஸ் கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்டட் பை த பிரிட்டிஷ் பீப்புள். அதே மாதிரி கல்கட்டாவில் ஒரு ஃபோர்ட் கட்டியிருக்காங்க. இட் வாஸ் கால்ட் அஸ் ஃபோர்ட் வில்லியம்ஸ். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? ஃபார் த அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய பிளேசஸில், கோவா, பாம்பே, in Delhi and in many places they constructed many forts. Understand? And they wanted to spread their religion and culture to the people. Understand? And especially the Europeans thought that they could make the Indians understand and the administration by religious theories. They started to spread the religion to the masses, the people. Understand? The Christian missionaries, they taught. And in the educational institutions also, they spread the Christianity, the religion Christianity. And this modern system of education, first of all, it was started by the Europeans, especially the British people. The Francis Xavier, a Jesuit, he started a university at Cochin first, and they started many primary schools. The first college degree enga appdin sonna, the completion of the course was started in Goa. நம்ம டிகிரி படிக்கிறோம்ல, BA இல்லை ஃபஸ்ட் பேச்சுலர் ஆஃப் ஆர்ட்ஸ், அது மாதிரி படிக்கிறோம். பேச்சுலர் ஆஃப் சயின்ஸ், பேச்சுலர் ஆஃப் காமர்ஸ், அதான் BA, BSc, BCom, அந்த 3 years டிகிரி படிக்கிறோம்ல, அது ஃபஸ்ட்டு எங்கே ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணாங்களா, இன் கோவா, in the year 1575. And there they taught about the Christianity, logic, grammar, music. These subjects they taught in there. And this John Cainmander, he was one of the most zealous pioneers. Understand? He was the first missionary who came to India to introduce the education to the non-Christians. கிறிஸ்டியன்ஸ் இல்லாத இருக்கிறாங்கல்ல பீப்புள், அப்போ நிறைய பேர் இருந்தாங்க இந்தியாவில். அவங்களுக்கு ஃபஸ்ட்டு ஸ்கூல்ஸ் ஓப்பன் பண்ணோம், காலேஜஸ் ஓப்பன் பண்ணோன்னு கொண்டு வந்தது இவர் தான், ஜான் கேன்மாண்டர். அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? அண்ட் திஸ் C.S. John established 20 free reading schools in Tranquebar. It is in Chennai. திருச்சி பக்கத்தில் இருக்குது, தஞ்சாவூர் பக்கத்தில், ட்ராங்குபார். அங்கே he started first of all he started the schools. Okay? And followed he was a Portuguese, followed by the Portuguese. Then the French people, they opened many institutions for all the Indians to learn the education. Understand? And they started higher secondary schools also, where the French language, first primary schools irundhudu, then they started the secondary schools, then they started the higher secondary, the high school, then higher secondary school. Higher secondary school la they started to teach the French language. Understand? French language. And 2 German bishops named Ziegenbalg and Platschan, they started schools and they gave training college. They started a training college to give training to the teachers. ஃபஸ்ட்டு அவங்க டீச்சர்ஸ்க்கு ட்ரைனிங் கொடுக்கணும் அப்படின்னு. இப்போ நாங்கள் பிஎட் எல்லாம் படிச்சுட்டு வரோம், பிஎட், எம்எட், எம்ஃபில் அதெல்லாம் படிக்கிறோம். அந்த காலத்தில் செகண்ட் கிரேட் அப்படி தான் இருந்துச்சு. அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? அது அவங்க 10th முடித்தவொடனே தே லேர்ன், +1 முடித்தவொடனே தான், அப்போல்லாம் 11th தான், 11th PUC, தென் டிகிரி அப்படி இருந்துச்சு. அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? அப்போல்லாம் 10th பப்ளிக் எக்ஸாம் கிடையாது. 11th அப்போது 11th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட். இப்போ நம்ம 10th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் சொல்கிறோம்ல, அந்த மாதிரி அவங்க 11th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் சொல்லுவாங்க. 11th ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் படித்த உடனே PUC அப்படின்னு படிப்பாங்க. அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்? PUC படித்த உடனே தான் நெக்ஸ்ட் தில் கோ டு டிகிரி. Understand? So, the Ziegenbalg, that is the German bishop, they started a training college for the teachers, understand, to give training in Travancore. After the arrival of the English East India Company in 1600, they started many institutions and they gave instructions in English. They started to give, they take the subjects in English, understand. And gradually Sanskrit colleges were also opened in Madras and Banaras. The first bishop of Calcutta, Dr. Middleton, he started a missionary college at Calcutta, which became the famous Bishop's College. பிஷப்புங்களுக்கு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட், த கிறிஸ்டியன் ஃபாதர்லாம் இருக்காங்கல்ல, அவங்கெல்லாம் இன்னும் நல்லா படித்தாங்கன்னா என்ன ஆவாங்க? பிஷப், அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட், ஹையர் போஸ்டிங். அதுக்காக they opened this college, and that college was called as Elphinstone College, understand. And the advocateனா லாயர் படிக்கிறது, அந்த காலேஜஸையும் for law, to study law, they opened the colleges, understand, vernacular education in the year 1827, and they offered the subjects in English language only, and that college was called as Elphinstone College at Bombay. They named that Elphinstone College, and monasteries made a good deal for the education, and the Western education they imparted the people, that is the institutions, the schools, colleges and the training schools, all they imparted the Western education as well as the Indian education. Okay, then we'll see the education during the British rule. Education during the British rule. Already we saw about the education development in ancient India and the Gurukula system la nama paathom. Okay children, can you able to follow? And next enna paathom, the education system in medieval India, that is the Muslim, the sultans, they started many madrasa la and the schools ella start பண்ணாங்க. அதுக்கு யார் in charge? The ulemas. Okay, அதெல்லாம் நம்ம பார்த்தோம். Then the education system in modern India, that is Western education, the Europeans, they came and settled in India. First of all, they came to India for trade purpose only. They started many trading companies. Then slowly they occupied the lands and they constructed many forts. And then Portuguese அவங்க நிறைய they opened many schools and colleges பார்த்தோம். And the French, they came and started the schools. அப்புறம் French language அங்கே secondary schools ஓப்பன் பண்ணாங்க இல்லை. That and all we saw in that. Next, now we are going to see about the British rule. In the British rule 4 stages இருக்குது. We'll see in the next class. Okay children, thank you, bye.